Welcome to the course dedicated to the Linux operating system. Just as the title says, this presentation is intended for beginners. Each participant of the course who would like to get familiar with this system and would like to start using it could do so, no matter what level of computer literacy he or she has. If any one of you uses Windows, I suspect that most do. You could cope with the Linux operating system without a problem. Despite many false opinions, this system is largely similar to Windows. There are some differences. You'll find out about those during the course. But the basic actions used in daily tasks, such as document creation, media playback, and so on, are very similar to what we can do in Windows. In this course, I would first like to tell you what the Linux system is, where it came from, and how it was created. Historical background is quite important in the case of Linux. It gives us a better understanding why it was designed one way instead of the other, and why some part of the software is available and other parts are not. Then I'll introduce basic information about Linux, things you need to know to use it, and how is it really different from Windows. You should be aware that Linux is not an identical replacement. In the next parts, I'll present the advantages and disadvantages of this system. Then I'll show you how to install it, because it seems to me that this is one of the barriers for typical end users, which causes a number of concerns. What about my Windows? Where am I going to install it? Should I install that or not? What about my data? I'll show you that the process is relatively simple and almost anyone can handle it. After installation, I'll present how to navigate in Linux. I'll show you how to perform basic tasks, so that you can begin to perform certain operations without unnecessary delay. Next, I'll try to discuss what software is available for Linux, what the alternatives are of popular software packages that you're familiar with from the Windows, so that everyone can do what they do every day in Windows, in the Linux systems as well. A few words about security. The Linux system is known for its security, but you need to understand how this security is implemented so that you don't negate what it offers by your own behavior. Every user needs to make some changes in the system on a daily basis, like installation of software, adding a user, configuring the firewall, and so on. In this section, I'm going to show you how to perform these basic tasks. During this course, you'll learn about advanced operations in the Linux console too. You do not have to use the console, but in many situations it is useful. And if you want to do something more than, say, create a document or play a game, the console will definitely come in handy. I'll try to familiarize you with it, first to rid you of the fear of using it, and secondly, to give you the ability to use it efficiently.